Chat. So I saw something on my YouTube For You page, and I got interested. I really did. I was like, I'm sorry, I'm sweating, bro. It's hot as hell in my room. It's like 93 degrees. I can actually go check to see how hot it is. Anyways, I'm sorry about that. But I saw this on my For You page, and I was just thinking, like, bro, what would I do if I had committed like a heinous crime? A heinous crime. Like I put on death row, and I got my last meal. You know? I would never do something like that. But I know if I was my last meal, it'd probably be some like, ooh, I don't even know. I know it would consist of like cheesecake for sure. Shepherd's pie. My mom has to make it, unfortunately, for sure. Um, what else? Shepherd's pie is just so good. Cheesecake in any variety is so good. What drink would I want? I think I want like a raspberry brisk or like a just a brisk in general. Anything by the brisk company in general or an orange Fanta. Oh man, but I don't know, bro. I saw this on my For You page on YouTube and I got interested and I was like, I want to react to this with my chat because I really want to know what would y'all last meal be. So that's a question for you guys while you are watching this video. But today we're gonna react to Post Malone's last meal. And for the people that know me, you know I love Post Malone. So I don't love, but you get what I'm
Hey
saying.
guys, I'm Post
You
Malone,
get what I'm
and my
saying.
last meal would be mozzarella sticks and garlic knots with a side of marinara sauce and Raising Cane's chicken tenders. Stuffed crust pizza and chicken parm.
Stuffed crust
Filet
plain
mignon
pizza?
with teriyaki sauce and spicy ramen with a glass of my Maison No. 9 wine. Then Frosted Flake cereal and chocolate chip cookies for dessert.
Hey. Raising Cane's do be bussin'. Garlic knots, oh my god. A plain stuffed crust pizza is crazy though. Frosted Flakes also is crazy. All of this together is crazy. I would definitely say, now that I'm looking at it though, I would definitely say cheesecake. I would definitely say shepherd's pie. I would definitely say like a filet mignon steak. Oh my god. I don't think I would have any alcohol though. Alcohol is crazy for the last meal, man. I definitely want all three items I just named though. Yeah. Shout out to this channel too.
Every person has exactly two things in common. We all gotta eat and we're all gonna die.
Damn.
Today's guest is a multi-platinum recording artist, amateur ghost hunter, and former wedding DJ whose newest album, Austin, drops on July 28th.
Right.
Post Malone, welcome to the show, man.
Austin.
I didn't mean to like denigrate you by
This dropped
saying
a
you're
while
an
ago,
amateur
didn't
ghost
it?
hunter.
No, that's okay. I don't get paid for it.
That's fair enough. Your last
like an
meal, is that
interview?
something you've thought about before?
I think I have thought about it before, and I've had many a heated debate. And I don't know if anyone's ever posed this question.
You know what? What's funny? That's probably why this is on my For You page. I probably was searching this because me and my friends was like talking about what would our last meal be like before we die. If this was to ever happen to us, what would our last meal be? And I definitely said assorted cheesecakes, and shepherd's pie. I just love shepherd's pie, bro. Forget roast beef, forget cornbread, forget fried chicken. I'm just naming all the stuff that you would assume that I would like. Forget all of that, bro. And just think about cheesecake. How good cheesecake is. There's gonna be somebody in the comments or in the chat to be like, I hate cheesecake. Look, I knew it. But you know you don't hate cheesecake too. You know you love that cheesecake, bruh. But cheesecake is so good.
But a guy I work with named Lewis, he said, why don't you just make your last meal, essentially, if you were in prison, why wouldn't you make your last meal a never-ending buffet?
I like that you're trying to actively cheat death within a pure hypothetical that's just meant for people to be BSing with each other. It's like if you got a genie, you just wish for more wishes, but surely there's something in the genie contract that prevents that.
I haven't seen it. I haven't had my lawyers look at it yet, so we have to take a look and see what's going on.
He's got people.
That would be cool though if you like had a genie and you like let your lawyer like look at the rule book. You can do this, you can do that,
or anything. And you know, I think a lot of songwriting and stuff that I do has to do with thinking about mortality and what we hear and all this stuff. So I spend a lot of time.
I want to pause to say I cannot wait to get back into music. I keep wiping off the sweat. I'm sorry. I'm going to be doing that the whole reaction. But I can't wait to get back into music because what he just said is so real. And sometimes I be feeling like I'm finna say like forget the 100,000 like rule I set for myself. I just want to make music, bro. I need to learn how to do it first, learn how to mix and master on FL with the plugins that I already have, and then once I do that, bro, cuz I feel like it's just collecting dust on my PC, and it's just, man. But yeah. Actually, is it even still on my PC? Let's check. Look at ISO and Zanet too. Gonna check. Yeah, FL is right there, bro. I want to get back into music so bad, bro.
I'm thinking about it with a guitar and a whiskey in the woods.
Well, I'm incredibly excited to get down to it. You ready to eat?
I'm ready. I'm
Make
absolutely
a song
ready.
about last
I'm ready
meals.
to,
That'd be fun.
Get these good grubbins.
All right, Posty, for the first course,
I've been
we have
waiting
the
on
homemade
this
garlic knots.
cheesecake.
This is from Trevor, our
Put a
very own
little
baker
cheese
extraordinaire.
on my steak.
Long fermented dough.
Oh, I
wrapped
just
up,
can't
brushed down
wait.
with a ton of fresh garlic, parsley butter. We got the mozzarella sticks.
my
These are
final
hand-breaded
mistake.
in-house. A little bit of fresh mozzarella, cut in the logs fried, fresh marinara for dipping, and then of course we got the Raising Cane's chicken tender meal, complete with the cane sauce, the Texas toast, the fries.
Oh,
God
I
damn,
wonder what he
man,
said
so
when he
here
walked
is
up to
incredible.
Raising Cane's.
Absolutely amazing, and I don't know.
Walked up and
how to
said, "Hey,
even
make sure that's
react.
perfect, bro."
I never had this kind of feast before.
Dig in, man. I'm taking
Sure.
your cue, or I'll just start
Sure,
going. to
yeah,
town
go, go,
myself.
go.
What okay,
Wait,
tell me about
sharing
the
it?
chicken
Oh, well, I
tenders.
guess, yeah, you
Because
can
that is
eat
like
all
the
of that
first
together.
time I ever met you. You were on set here like 5 years ago, and I remember you had like 50 chicken tenders and like 50 things of ranch. for,
Right?
like, all you and your crew, and y'all were just, like,
Damn.
eating chicken
Like
tenders.
on me?
No, like
Like
it was,
on
like,
me?
with the writer,
He
right?
pulled your
Some
bitches out his
rockstars will have,
pockets?
Like, not to like pigeonhole you as a rock star.
Not
You're
at
also
all.
a
Yo.
money DJ and ghost hunter.
That's very true.
But no, some people will have like a crazy writer, right? And yours is just like, I want a bunch of chicken tenders.
Yeah, you hear horror stories about like, you know, I only want the green Skittles.
Yeah.
I just want chicken nuggets, man, or
Right.
any form of this absolutely
Raising Cane's
sensual-
bust, bro. I always get the sandwich.
I'm sorry, man.
And I've been like, ever since I like,
You gotta
I've
get
been
well,
dabbling in like my Post
I don't
Malone
know,
culture.
I'm a simple man. I eat
Especially
like I'm
with that
full,
Raising
and I
Cane's
wanna
collab.
live like
I didn't even know he
I think
had a
everybody
collab
does.
with
I
him.
think
I
that's
went
the
there
goal. So maybe
randomly,
This is me
and
internalizing
he had a
or,
Post Malone
you
cup.
know,
I was like,
just
whoa.
trying to hang on to my youth a little bit.
Do you think that that's a bad thing at all? Because like you've obviously like made your life somewhat complicated, right?
Right.
Like becoming such a big star and having like so many people that sort of depend on you, and that
Right.
That theme ends up in a lot of your music.
I wanna stop right there to say like, what do y'all want to do, and do you feel like what do y'all want to do in the future, and do you feel like you doing that thing that you want to do, will it make you more busier than you already are right now, and will it make you more responsible, not even dependable, just responsible for the hearts and like moods of a lot of people around you? Will it change your life like drastically, or will it be like it's just something you want to accomplish type shit? You know, me, I want to be one of the best influencers in the world. Honestly, that's what I want to do. Best streamer, best YouTuber, best TikToker, best influencer. I just content creator, just everything that involves this space that I'm in. I want to be the one of the best, if not one of the best. You know. So will it change my life? Oh, for sure. I'll have a thriving community. I'll have so much other stuff. And it'll make me responsible for making sure that I get on stream and providing a good content for you guys, or making sure I post good YouTube content, So it's just like, man, we're only 3 minutes into this, so I need to just stop pausing, but it's just like, I love watching interviews like this.
Do you
It
wish
makes me
that you could
think.
just go
It
back
makes me
to that
think,
time?
bro.
I think everybody's trying to get back and relive that youth, because like 4-year-olds don't have to pay taxes,
That's true.
Right.
which is pretty badass.
Yeah, 4-year-olds are the original sovereign citizens. Theft. Yeah.
I'm not paying them. I'm 4 years old. Look at me. But I don't know. I'd say it's made it harder. That's a maniac move.
I just went for it,
I
dude.
think you're not. You just got put on an FBI watch list.
Come for
Putting
me.
your mouth
Come
around.
for me.
This is totally random. Chick-fil-A makes. You can't buy it from the store, but if you order it, like, so you make it yourself, they make a chicken parm sandwich.
But like they got
wow.
marinara sauce sitting in a Chick-fil-A? That sounds like a
Now
conspiracy.
you're
to me,
definitely on
brother.
a FBI watch
That
list.
sounds like a
Be careful
conspiracy
with
to
what we
me.
talk about here.
Posty, speaking
Right.
of conspiracies,
Okay.
no, something I want to ask you about, because you were like known the world over as like the nicest guy, and that certainly jives with everything that I've ever seen with you. Like the fact that you shook every single crew member's hand in here and introduced yourself by name, you see that and you just think that this person has a very optimistic view of the human condition.
Right.
You know what I mean? Somebody would take the time out for like a complete stranger to do that. You must have some sort of intrinsic feeling that people are good. I said you also live in what has been described as an apocalypse-proof bunker. Not a bunker, but you know, there's a bunker, you know? Do you think people are ultimately good or bad?
That's a really interesting question. I
I think I go with, ever since I heard Phantom say this, it's held true to me. And ever since I've like heard him say this, I've like lived by it. And it's weird to say that I live by another man's code, but I was generally, before all of this content creation stuff, I was generally an asshole. I was generally like, oh, I don't like you, and there's nothing you can do to make me like you. I have to already have in my head that I like you or you're okay, and then I see what you do to fuck it up, you know? Phantom got on stream with Agent one day and said, I don't trust anybody. Nobody is trusted. I just hope that you don't fuck me over. And I'm not gonna lie, bro, that's really how you gotta live life, honestly. Especially if you my color. I don't know. If you in my ethnicity group, it's like the world is against you, bro. The world is against you, and you got to try to break away from that. Like and you don't really understand it. You'll say, I get it or I understand, but you never really understand unless you're living that life. You'll never know what somebody else is going through unless you're them. And that sucks, honestly, but it's like, man, it makes you look at the world so much differently. Me personally, though, I think people are chaotic neutral. I think everybody is chaotic neutral. I don't think anybody is like a generally above all good person. They just do good things, you know? And some people just do evil things, you know? I think everybody is just like, you know?
People are inherently good. I think maybe it's the circumstance or the world around that makes decisions in the wrong way easier to make.
Sure, interesting.
But everybody I've met, for the most part, is so beautiful. And I think people off-rip deserve kindness and friendship. And,
yeah, that's true.
Know,
I don't know about friendship, but
I know
kindness,
what it's like to meet an asshole. And I'm like, you know what? I don't even know this guy, but that wrecked my whole day. I'm going to think about that all day.
Yeah.
And I think it's just important to be kind to people when you can.
Right.
You know, unless they're aliens who want to adopt you. I told you we were gonna.
We're gonna pivot to aliens at some point. Okay. In the general total global collapse, right?
Okay.
There's a couple possibilities.
Yes, sir.
One could be general nuclear war. Right.
Damn.
My dad lived through the Cuban Missile Crisis?
Cold War.
So is this like a
Yeah, my dad lived through the
mukbang?
Cold War, the Cuban Missile
What
Crisis. That was like a real present threat. There's that, you know.
Like
we
a
see
mukbang
things
slash
around the
interview
world. There's impending civil war.
type shit?
That's something that could happen. People start turning on each other, you know, get
Yup.
pitted against each other via
Yup.
media and politics. And then there's something completely external factor here. Aliens. If you had to put your money where your mouth is, which one of those three is the most likely scenario?
Well, this had to be recorded before it happened, but we already have the answer to this. Ooh.
What's the fourth?
Catastrophe.
natural
Natural
disaster.
catastrophe.
Okay.
Is it actually going to be a natural catastrophe, or is it going to be caused by like?
Well, it could be a asteroid or Yellowstone blowing up, or
Is
LA
Yellowstone going to
sink.
blow up? What do you know that I don't, dude? No, I didn't know that. What
I
do you
don't know
mean
when. No one really knows when.
Well, if you had to guess, like, I don't know. You're the only person that's introduced that idea to me, so now I just want to know. I want to know what you know.
It's a massive volcano.
Okay.
What? We all knew this?
What if it's all four at the same time?
It could be.
We're all fighting each other. Aliens are trying to abduct people to stop people from fighting, and then the asteroid hits.
I mean, it'd be a quick way to go out, and then at that point, wouldn't you feel stupid buying like a $3 million home that's apocalypse proof? I feel like the asteroid's gonna blow right through that.
Yeah.
Depends on how big it is.
You asteroid proof it, dude? Is that what you're telling me?
No. I don't know if they sell that technology. But I don't know, especially for some events. I have a 1-year-old, so especially that's kind of super put it in perspective. And it's, it's wild times that we live in.
Definitely, for sure.
We're all so divided, and there's so much going on in the entire world.
Way
we got
too
food
divided.
For like 30 years. We got. It's not as good as this by any chance.
If you need a chef for when it's
That would be
goes
absolutely
out,
right.
What tools do you need? I feel like you have some bougie tools.
Bro, no,
Bougie
nothing. No,
too.
give me a hot plate and like an
Right.
old tin can lid,
Oh.
and just keep me safe, man.
I need
Right,
a paper
okay.
clip and like a communion wafer.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Oh, I can
Make
make
the
you a
craziest
6-course meal
thing.
out of that. I can make you a 6-course meal.
Oh, you wanted rice pilaf? Okay, easy.
How has having a kid changed your perspective on like what it means to live a good life?
It's definitely made me take better care of myself. I want to be around to see her go and do kick-ass stuff. And before, I was really drinking a lot and smoking a lot and stuff. And I kind of took everything and
I think me not doing those things has definitely increased my life expectancy. Like I'm definitely still fat, and there's a lot of things that I need to work on before I meet an untimely end. I'm still fat. So I plan on changing that in the near future. It's a lot of other things, like I said, I need to work on, that I need to change so I can stick around, so I don't die from sodium or 3 McChickens with cheese and a little bacon on the side. And it's a lot of stuff that I need to work on. The cravings, being lazy is definitely one of them. It's a lot of things that I just need to break out of. A lot of habits I just need to break, and once I break those habits, I'll become a way better person. And a lot of people need to think like that. I know I'm still fat and I'm still lazy, but it's a lot of other people that'll say like, my thing and why I think I'm still fat is because I'm lazy. But another thing is I'll say I'm big, but I'm not crazy big. So I don't need to worry about it. But no, I need to worry about it right now before it gets to the level that I can't go back from, that I can't come back from without surgery or some other extreme means. So yeah, I think as soon as you get the notion into your head that I need to work on myself and I need to do this right now, you should do it then, because it's gonna become, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, or I do that day, or I do it this day, or I do it a few years down the line, and then your time is up and you can't do anything about it.
toned it down a little bit, and I'm, doing my
And
best.
you'll be eating your last meal. I
really got my weight.
morbid,
going.
but it's the truth.
And you look like a yogi.
unfortunately.
Like you look like you could be teaching like a punk rock yoga class at the Equinox.
Punk rock,
Did
yo.
I have that?
Not yet, but I feel like if you
You
put
just
your
see
name on
Henry
it-
Rollins
Right.
doing a yoga class. That would be amazing. It'd be so sick. Serge Tankian.
I literally okay. This is a stupid aside, but like, hear me out. I literally saw Serge Tankian right outside the Equinox at the Erewhon in Studio City once, and I almost just went, "Hey man, love your stuff," and I didn't do it.
Because he gets the conspiracies too.
What's your like number one conspiracy of choice? Like, what's the one that you like truly believe in your heart of hearts?
What's yours, chat?
That Chick-fil-A has marinara sauce.
You heard it here, folks. That's the TMZ headline right there.
It's there. Don't let them say no. Don't let them tell you that they don't have it.
Local news: man arrested at Chick-fil-A demanding to quote.
Show me the marinara sauce. I know you have it. Sir, we don't have it. My pleasure. No! Show me the vault right now. Okay, my pleasure.
All right, Posty, after eating a bunch of mozzarella sticks and marinara, we're on to
Right.
course number 2, which is a stuffed crust cheese
stuffed
pizza.
crust
Again,
cheese
everything
pizza.
homemade, some fresh mozzarella right there in the crust.
Oh my
and then
God. Oh my, she homemade it?
Not
No,
from
one order doesn't
Chick-fil-A,
have like
pounded
crazy.
out chicken breast, salted overnight. My secret recipe.
Oh,
Egg
blowtorch
breast,
on the
crispy,
chicken too?
Marinara sauce, mozz. And then, of course, we got the crushed red pepper and parm. Do you want me to just like do a little sprinkle?
Sure.
A little sprinkle? I'm not as artistic
At your,
as you.
at your discretion.
Just tell me one. Tell me, this is like the Olive Garden. You don't have to ever stop me, man. I can handle my stuff.
Well, what we're gonna run
Yeah,
out.
my stuff.
That's perfect.
Okay,
That's
okay,
really
beautiful,
good.
beautiful.
But
And then
I
just
see
a little-
it's a little heavy on that side.
It's a little
I
heavy.
love
We're gonna even it
cheese.
out. I see that you love cheese. It's in a lot of the courses.
You never see like how much you love something until someone asks you what you like, and you're like, "There's a theme here."
Yeah, no, 100%. Well, that's why I think it's like such a fun little exercise because it's like, I'm sorry, do you want me to keep going?
No, that's fine. I trust you.
Your last meal, I think it like teaches you about what's actually important in your life, and you found out that you want to eat like you're 4 years old because being 4 years old ruled. You didn't have to
Right.
pay any taxes.
That's
right.
Government wasn't breathing down your neck when you were 4 years old.
Right.
You know,
The
you just
aliens?
like
Meatloaf is pizza for me though. I need me that bacon, even though it's haram. I need me that sausage. Pause. I needs me that beef that chicken, that la 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 la.
You know, the aliens, they don't target the 4-year-olds. They're useless.
All
in
on the
mines.
stuffed crust pizza.
They're mining silica, you know, to get the 5G to, you know, overtake your brain. What I'm saying
Bacon on pizza is so underrated, though.
Thank you very
Like
much.
it's so underrated. Like I can just
Am I
eat bacon
doing
on
the hard
pizza.
work first?
I can just eat
'Cause
chicken on
usually
pizza.
my
Buffalo
mommy cuts this up for me.
chicken
Do you want me
pizza.
to-
Oh my
no, I'm
god.
your mommy today, Posty. I'm your mommy today. No, I insist.
That's a
Do you
joke.
want me
Now,
to do
everyone on
airplane?
YouTube, all the FBI agents are gonna be like, he can't even cut his own chicken parm.
They're gonna think you're soft. You're never gonna be a target, dude. That's
Exactly,
great.
genius. Yeah, please.
man.
I don't know how to work that. I don't know how to work that knife.
Why? Do you have any like special connection to the stuffed crust? Or that's just
That's
damn.
a commercial. That's a commercial.
We did the food stylist trick where you put glue on it. So like, it's, yeah.
Okay, so now since this pizza is so fresh and so hot, I'm gonna eat it like I used to eat the pizzas at Pizza Hut when I
Put it in
would
a
sit
sandwich?
down Pizza Huts.
Put it in a
Remember
sandwich?
those?
That was when we were a proper country.
There's nothing like going to the Pizza Hut,
Yeah.
Right?
sitting down, and you get the red plastic cup
Right?
with those like Tiffany style stained glass like chandeliers. You guys know what I'm talking about.
Right?
Taylor's about to tear up.
You know what I'm talking about. And then
You know what? I know what he's talking about, and it is still some in my. I was gonna say my country. Well, technically, it is my country. You get what I'm saying. In my state, there is still some sit down Pizza Huts. I just don't know where they are. I don't know if they shut them down and they turn them into standing and sending out and driving away and those kind of Pizza Huts that he's talking about now. Well, not right now. You get what I'm saying. But I have seen them. I've never sat down and ate at a Pizza Hut though. And if I have, it was with my mom when I was too young to remember it. Like, I don't think I've ever in my life ordered a pizza and not just instantly left. Or sat in the car, got it, and then instantly left. I don't think I've ever done that in my life. I've never sat down at the restaurant, you know, and just consumed the pizza.
it was a beauty.
It's always an at-home experience
of
or in the
America.
car
Now
experience. or
there's one and
wherever
two.
we're going.
Is that it?
experience.
That's the only one I know of.
In your song Paranoid, off Beer Bongs and Bentleys, the opening line is talking about someone coming and trying to take your life.
Right.
You know, you also had your home broken into,
Right.
and you have a tattoo on your finger. One of my favorite musicians of all time, Dimebag Darrell Pantera, famously shot on stage in Texas by a fan.
Okay.
Do you actually think you're paranoid? Or does a paranoid person ever know they're paranoid? To you, is this just like reasonable concern for safety?
think
I lean
reasonable
on the
concern.
side of thinking a little harder than
Once you
maybe
get
lot
to a
of people
certain
do
level
or
of
want to
famousness
about, like,
or
shit that
like
stuff
notoriety,
that
you
doesn't
have to
really
be
matter.
protected.
Do you think it sort of helps
I
you
believe.
like cope with?
Doesn't matter how tough or
reality?
how
You're sort of making
cautious you are,
these
you need
fantasies that are
protection.
worse than things that actually exist.
Whether it's that
When
file on
something
you or if
happens,
that's
you're
that
like,
file in the security
Does that
pocket.
make sense, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
it's the chicky.
Oh,
parm.
you're talking about the chicken parm. I thought you were talking about my psychoanalysis of you.
It's chicky parm. I can't think about anything.
Dude, this chicken parm is one of my favorite things.
It's so banging. I'm so sorry.
No. I was asking if you kind of like make up scenarios that don't exist that are worse than reality, right? Of like FBI agents constantly waiting for you when in actuality we know the FBI does keep tabs on random people, including artists. You can see all that stuff, you know, going back to
Right.
you know, civil rights era and
yeah.
before. But do you think you sort of make up these outlandish ideas to make the current reality seem less bad than it is? Does that make
Right.
sense?
I don't know if I do it to make it seem less bad, but those ideas are always going in my head, and it is a constant form of anxiety.
Did
It's
he
always
put
like
the
hitting
chicken
yourself.
farm in the stuffed
For
crust?
some reason.
Was diabolical,
I hate helicopters so much.
right?
Interesting.
I hate them so much. Not like flying in them, but if I hear a helicopter, I'm like, what the hell's going on?
I kind of think it's like someone
Coming up
catch
to
it?
me, and I don't know why I do that. But then my dad was like, oh, it's the ones you can't hear that you got to worry about. And I said, all right, that makes a lot of sense. So that kind of took a little bit of the edge off. But
Yeah. But like what quiets you and what calms you down?
I play a lot of games, and I spend a lot of time in my garage.
Yeah,
And that's like my special zones. Like,
yeah.
throw my phone away and just sit and do what I want to do.
I will not lie, bro. Spider-Man, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I hope I pop before Fable come out because, chat, you guys will miss me. I don't know if I'm even gonna do a Fable stream. I'm probably gonna just upload the start of Fable, and then I'm gonna play the rest by myself. I haven't played. Oh my god, Where is it? Where is it? I flashed it the first time that I reacted to the trailer on my other channel. Like, it's back. I can get it. Dust just flew all around my room. I need this. And you're telling me it's remastered better. I hope it's not like Hogwarts Legacy, but bro, when this comes out, when the PS5 version of that or Xbox or whatever, I will buy an Xbox for Fable. Don't fucking play with me. I will buy an Xbox for Fable if I need to. I don't care what I have to sell. Okay, that's kind of crazy. That's kind of pushing it. But bro, I will go to dangerous lengths for Fable, bro. And I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry for the people who's gonna be watching this on YouTube. You guys will miss me. I will probably if my chat doesn't like it, so be it. I'll play it offline and I'll just do less content. Honestly, I promise you that will be the reality because I need Fable in my life. I'm sorry.
And then there's no like outside interference or anything. I
Like,
can go
man,
to my
oh my
garage
god, I
and
just
work
want to
on
enjoy the experience.
metal stuff, and
I just want to enjoy
go
it.
into
It won't
my
be
game
any
zone and
like
just
any
play
other game
Diablo
where I
4
just.
because I haven't touched grass in like 2 weeks.
That's
Bro,
gonna be
what
me.
character class?
Started with a necromancer, but I hear they're pretty stank.
If you wanted to take like hypothetically like a level 21 rogue under your wing,
Oh,
you know,
of course.
I'm just I'm not great, but like I'm plucky.
Depends on what his name is.
You know, her name is Shemaya,
Beautiful
after Otep Shemaya of the band Otep.
name. Beautiful name.
you
And
so much.
yes, you are more than welcome on my journey.
This is a legal binding contract.
Dubs.
All right, Post, for course number 3, this is like the main course of it all. We got the filet mignon, cooked medium rare to medium with a lovely homemade teriyaki sauce.
Oh
And then we know you love spicy ramen, the kind
Right.
of instant stuff. So we decided to get a little mythical with it, and we actually made our own ramen noodles from scratch, dehydrated them. If you will open the packet, we have invented Posty powder.
Ooh.
And now this does look like it carries illicit drugs, but in fact, it is actually just delightful seasoning that we have made that you will open and then pour over
Posty
the
powder.
How do you open
Oh yeah.
You gotta use
It
a
even
teeth.
has like a sketch name.
I'm trying. There we go. There we go. Okay. Pour the packet over the ramen.
Okay.
If you want to stock like 3,000 to 4,000 of these
I would
in your
absolutely
home,
love that. Oh my god.
there's like 15 ingredients there. We're
That
really
smells
proud of it.
busting.
And I am busting just smelling that. What does busting mean?
What?
Drippy.
Huh?
and
What do you mean?
busting. It's kind of just like amazing.
Okay, great. No, it is amazing.
Swaggy.
Nah,
Swaggy.
homemade noodles
Yeah,
from
yeah. But it
scratch
doesn't have
is
any other,
crazy.
like, any other literal meaning?
When's the last time you said trill?
Oh my, I forgot Trill existed. That's a portmanteau of true and real, technically, right? Is that Bun B?
Yeah,
It's Bun B.
but portmanteau.
Portmanteau. It's where you combine two words. You know what I mean?
I should have used my context.
I'm
putting
too
this in?
stupid for
Yeah,
that.
yeah, you gotta put it. So
But
this is all
he had
soy,
the English.
oil.
He had the major in English for that.
Portmanteau.
If you
My
will.
guy. My guy.
Bonjour.
And Lily will come in and do the ceremonial pouring of the water that we do for all of our guests.
It's like a fruit leather.
Yeah, yeah.
Now
It was not
Is it like
necessarily
green?
supposed to be a fruit leather, but Lily, you dehydrated the soy.
The soy, yeah.
his is gonna be done before mine.
Posty, man, we just wanted to impress you, you know. We know you've like
This
watched
is
GMM
nice.
for a minute.
This
We're
is
like, let's do
very
something
fancy.
mythical for him.
Because
You're crushing
I need. Oh shit. I mean, dang.
Have you adapted to like the Mormon way of speaking yet, living in Utah?
I was staying at a place
The Mormon way of speaking.
called Morgan, and we would go there and ride ATVs.
Is that
and-
homemade soy sauce
Thank
too?
you
Is
so
that
much.
what
You're
it's
welcome.
And we would go there and ride
like that?
ATVs and
I'd
stuff.
be scared of that.
Thank
That
you.
was the no. Yo, my name is Noodles for no reason,
So
bro.
mom was like,
Oh,
"Hey,
my-
we really like your music. We don't like the cuss words that much, but
Yeah.
here's a list of words you can use instead." And it was like
That's
a
huge.
4-page, double-sided
She gave you a
list of
document?
words. Yeah, it was full of things of fooey, fiddlesticks.
What can you rhyme with fiddlesticks, though? Is that the name of the next
Little-
album? The man's a genius, folks. Give it up for both. You just saw genius in action.
So I make the big bucks,
Speaking of big bucks, Post Malone,
sir.
can I pour you up some of your Maison Number 9 wine?
I would absolutely love
Maison.
The finest rosé in all of the mythical kitchen currently. Tell me about the wine, man. How'd this happen?
Am I tweaking? Am I bugging? Am I totally geeking to say I didn't know he made wine and now I want to try it? Am I geeking? Am I being parasocial? Am I really though? Am I really? Yeah, yes, 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 yeah. Okay, all right.
Wahlberg shown me
My fault.
the
My fault. I was just
nuance and the intricacies of a good red.
my fault.
Right?
Damn,
So
y'all got on my
let me just,
ass. I
pretend
saw
like
nothing
I'm
but
not-
yeses. Okay, my fault.
You do some of these.
That
He
look
didn't
good
smell
though.
it enough.
Wine is one thing that I don't know, bro. It's some wines that was
Get it
good and
right
some
in
wines
the
was bad.
delight.
And I had all
Yes,
expensive
it looks
wines at
busting.
Disney World.
Yeah, busting indeed.
Yes, very trill.
But
Well, 2021 is a busting year for rosés, of course.
I might say.
Good soil climate.
Right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I have a friend that loves wine. He loves alcohol in general. Everything
I
except
mean, that's
beer.
nice. That's a lovely.
So he's not a
You gotta
stag
chill it.
drinker.
Steak it,
no.
man. Steak's getting cold. Steak's getting cold.
I'm dead serious. This is amazing.
Maybe with a gargle
hell
there
of a
in the
steak.
water and stuff like
I
that.
like a good steak.
It's just,
Okay.
Yep. Yeah.
you don't need a big comment. I like a good steak
I
too,
like
man.
a good steak. What can I say? No, this is amazing. This is for whenever I put on like a collared shirt,
Right.
like
You're
this.
looking really nice today.
It's like, thank you very
Congratulations.
much. Thank you very much.
Talk to me about your new album, man. Talk to me about Austin. It's self-titled. Is there like a metaphor behind that? Like, this is more of you. You're putting more of yourself on display, a different side of you.
I don't know. It's cool because there's no features on the record,
Very cool.
and it was written by like me, Billy, Andrew, and Lou, the whole thing in Henson, and we made a bunch of it in like a week, and then went and finished it up, and I think it's a pretty awesome piece of music, and I'm super excited for people to listen to it.
Dope.
But no story.
It was decent.
I just couldn't think of a name, and there's no features. So I was like, you know what? It's me.
Hollywood's bleeding.
Is
was
there
better.
any like thematic shifts? Because like you dropped one single off of it, Chemical, which is kind of like a really beautiful love song
Sure.
to me, and something I think everybody sort of experienced. You know, that sort of inability to let go. You feeling that intense like chemical bond with somebody.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Does that signify a new change in your life? Because I mean, White Iverson, right? Which is I think the first song that most people heard of yours. You were like what, 19 when you wrote that?
Yes, sir.
You know,
Man.
when I was 19, nobody was watching me. I got to be a
Right.
dumbass in private.
Right.
You know what I mean? You didn't get to.
I gotta
have
be a
that.
dumbass in public.
You have to be a dumbass like in real public, you know what I mean? But for real, and now like seeing you mature, how has your music followed that?
I have so much more fun writing because I never used to write with a guitar. And these last two records, I started writing with a guitar, and so I figured out a cool technique.
I'm starting to feel parasocial because you know exactly what I have behind me. You see that blue bass. You see that blue beast. I will go hit a note on it, but I don't know how to play very well yet. So I'm starting
I
to
really
feel.
like
I'm
is
starting to
just
feel like a super fan.
Putting the guitar up to the mic,
Is my personality dictated by the
Putting
people
my
I like,
headphones
or the
turning
music
the
I like?
reverb.
Is that what it is?
like
Man,
insane, and just coming up with melodies and chords that way. And I really been trying to push the chords of a pop song, or push
Right.
the chords of, beat loop, or anything, and like go somewhere weird and weird time changes. And there's a song on the album in like free timing where there's no metronome, and different time signatures. I guess I've just had a lot of fun being like wacky.
Does that give you like hope for the future? Because you had this quote where you sort of were hinting at one day walking away from music, which of course one day all of us will walk away from everything.
Yeah.
But you said something, I mean, it sounded like something out of a J.D. Salinger novel where you were like, I just want to play games and play in the tall grass. You know, it's kind of this beautiful, like idyllic lifestyle, but there was also this idea that, could you actually walk away from making music? Do you think you could ever
Right.
actually leave that, or is it always going to be a huge part of you?
Well, I think it's always going to be, I'm always going to write stuff. Whether it gets released is a whole different thing, but
okay.
I think,
I feel like as a musical creator, it's always that essence of like